Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Stonehill Scholars Celebration. My name is Erica Dennery, and I'm the president of Lambda Epsilon Sigma, the Stonehill College Honor Society. Emma Kate Repose, the vice president, Robert Gianelli, the secretary, and I would like to extend a special congratulations to all of the students being honored for their outstanding achievements while at Stonehill. Through their accomplishments, these students have demonstrated their commitment and dedication to excellence. To begin the ceremony, I would like to invite Father John Denning, president of Stonehill College, to say a few words and provide an opening prayer.
Thank you, Erica. Good afternoon, and thank you to the faculty, staff, and family members who are here virtually today to celebrate the significant academic achievements of our remarkable student scholars. I recognize this is a most difficult time for you all, as together we address the challenges brought by COVID-19, while also trying to recreate as many year-end events as we can that celebrate and honor our students and especially our seniors. On behalf of the administration and the Board of Trustees, I just want to recognize the great work these students have accomplished in the classroom, the labs, and in their research. I also want to recognize in a special way the faculty who have worked so closely with these scholars in helping them to achieve their academic goals. Final word of thanks to all the families who are viewing this celebration for the support you have shown our students and the college community. We are so glad you can join us virtually. I've been invited to say an opening prayer, which I have adapted from one offered by the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops. Let us pray. For our brothers and sisters around the world, especially any who have been impacted by the coronavirus, we pray for shared solidarity and their healing. For first responders and those in the healthcare field, we pray for their safety and well-being. For members of our Stonehill community, we pray that light and hope will guide us in the days ahead. Father, during this time of anxiety and uncertainty, may our community here at Stonehill be a sign of comfort, of hope, and of love to all. Grant peace, grant comfort, grant healing. Be with us, O Lord. Amen. Please enjoy the rest of this celebration, and I'm so proud of all that you have accomplished. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Father John. Today, we are not only inducting new members into Lambda Epsilon Sigma, but we are also recognizing the top students from each department. Dr. Craig Kelly, Associate Provost for Academic Achievement, will now read the citations for the departmental honorees.
Thank you, Erica. Hello, everyone. I have the distinct pleasure of reading such wonderful citations that have been written about the students who will be honored today by their academic departments and programs.
We'll begin with the accounting major, which is proud to recognize Tonino Starandrea. Tonino has served as the Vice President of Alumni Relations and is a member of Beta Alpha Psi International Accounting Honor Society, treasurer and member of the Accounting Association at Stonehill College, and as a subject tutor for business courses for the CWAA. All of Tonino's hard work has earned him an Assurance Associate's position at the Ernst & Young CPA firm upon graduation and completion of his 150 credits needed for his CPA certification. Congratulations, Tonino. The biochemistry program is proud to recognize Victoria Rapella. Vicky's enjoyment of biochemistry, chemistry, and simply learning new things is certain to carry her far. She was a 2018 SURE Scholar and an intern in the co-op program at Kintai Therapeutics from May to December of 2019. She's a member of the Lux at Spez Society, the Stonehill Dance Club, and the music director and a member of the Stonehill Music Theater Club. She's currently seeking employment in the field of biochemistry. Congratulations, Vicky. The biology program is proud to recognize Michelle Stracolucci, who's earning a Bachelor of Arts in biology. Michelle is an outstanding scholar and scientist. She's a major in biology and psychology and has combined those talents to conduct neuroscience research, which led to new discoveries that she recently presented at the Neuron Conference. Michelle has leadership experience as an RA in the dance club and with Horizons for Homeless. Her research and leadership skills will provide a strong foundation for her future career as a research scientist. Congratulations, Michelle. The biology department is also proud to recognize Kalyani Twyman, who's earning a Bachelor of Science in Biology. Kalyani has worked at Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution, conducted ship-based coral reef research, and was recently one of a select few undergraduates presenting orally at the world's largest marine science conference, Ocean Sciences. Importantly, Callie's scientific exploits haven't preempted her impact as a social justice champion. Kalyani embodies the essence of her favorite marine species, the orca, a multilingual, community-focused world traveler. Like orcas, Kalyani will make a meal of whatever she encounters and has the power to reshape the ecosystem with elegance, strength, and uncanny brilliance. Congratulations, Kalyani. The Chemistry Bachelor of Science program would like to recognize Megan Curran. While at Stonehill, Megan has performed research in both environmental and computational chemistry. In addition to being a 2018 Schur Scholar, Megan has been a Moreau student minister, a pharmacy intern, a member of LES and the Sigma Zeta Honor Society, and a participant in 2 Hope Trips. Megan has been a PL/TL leader and TA for many courses, and has worked with Circle Camps for 6 years, mentoring children who have lost a parent. Congratulations, Megan. The Communication Department is proud to recognize 2 students. The first outstanding student is Maggie Pendenza, who's the recipient of the Ronald J. Fraser Award for Outstanding Student in Communication Studies. Maggie is a double major in Communication and Business Management and holds the highest GPA in the class of 2020 in Communication Studies. Maggie's participated in the Boston Externship Program, has interned at Massachusetts General Hospital, and served as a teaching assistant in the Business Department. We're proud to present Maggie with the Ronald J. Fraser Award for Outstanding Student in Communication Studies. Congratulations, Maggie. The second outstanding student being recognized by the Communication Department is Catherine Packard, who's the recipient of the Ronald J. Fraser Award for Outstanding Student in Media Studies. Catherine is a Moreau Honors Scholar and a member of the Communication National Honor Society Lambda Pi Eta. Her GPA, 3.98, is the highest for the major. Catherine has 2 papers competitively selected at Eastern Communication Association's Undergraduate Scholars Conference, and she's worked as a graduate admissions assistant along with being a teaching assistant for communication. We're proud to present her with the Ronald J. Fraser Award for Outstanding Student in Media Studies. Congratulations, Catherine. The Computer Science Department is proud to recognize Nicolas Canavo. Nico is one of the best students that the Computer Science Department has seen in decades. He finds subtle mistakes in textbooks that no one had ever noticed. Hailing from Ecuador, Nico is an avid ultimate frisbee player and disc golfer, and is the only student ever to throw a frisbee from one hemisphere to the other. He plans to remain in the U.S. after graduation and work as a software engineer at InterSystems. Congratulations, Nico. The Department of Sociology and Criminology is proud to recognize Jasmine Anastasio Blackiston as the 2020 Susan Guarino-Ghezzi Award recipient in criminology. Jasmine is an outstanding student, wonderful woman, and role model. She excels at every aspect in the classroom, including preparation, participation, group work, and assessments. Jasmine is proactive, creative, and motivated self-starter with fantastic research and writing abilities. Interning with Kelly Research Associates on projects involving the opioid crisis and firearms crimes, Jasmine showcased her organizational skills, attention to detail, and professionalism. Jasmine will be pursuing a law career working in the juvenile justice system. Congratulations, Jasmine. The Department of Education Studies is proud to recognize Caitlin Yanese for her focus in early childhood education. Caitlin has excelled in early childhood education, earned an impressive 3.97 major GPA, and consistently going above expectations in assignments. For example, While all students produce the children's book in our children's literature course, only Caitlin is selling hers on Amazon.com for a reasonable $30. Caitlin's commitment to individuals with disabilities is evident in her involvement with the Disability Enlightenment Project and Autism Speaks. We wish her all the best with her kindergarten students next year. Congratulations, Caitlin. The Department of Education Studies is proud to recognize Olivia Phillips for her focus in education studies. Olivia started her career in the education department as an elementary education major. But our creation of an education studies major gave Olivia a pathway to pursue a new passion in library science. This semester, Olivia lent her analytic skills to an investigation of library anxiety as part of her capstone research project. This summer, she'll begin a master's degree in library and information studies at the University of Rhode Island. Congratulations, Olivia. The Department of Education Studies is proud to recognize Caitlin Boutot for her focus in elementary education. Caitlin has exemplified excellence in every part of her academic program, from her elementary education major to her math major to her cornerstone classes. While managing her academic requirements gracefully, Caitlin also completed 8 placements in elementary classrooms, spanning every grade from kindergarten to 5th. She's also shared her expertise as a tutor through the CWAA as a teaching assistant in the math department, and as an MTEL review session instructor. Caitlin's students next year will be extraordinarily lucky to have her. Congratulations, Caitlin. The Economics Department is proud to recognize Rachel Dunleavy. Rachel excelled at Stonehill academically and athletically. She did superbly in all her courses, earning the highest overall score in many economics courses. Rachel aided her peers' learning with generous suggestions on their work and by TAing in 2 departments. Rachel twice captained the volleyball team and garnered multiple Stonehill and Northeast 10 accolades, recognizing her as a model student athlete. The Economics Department is delighted to honor Rachel as our 2020 Outstanding Senior. Congratulations, Rachel. The English Department is proud to recognize Molly Scanlon with the Maurice Morin Department Citizenship Prize. Molly is the quintessential English major, an accomplished writer, careful thinker, witty communicator, and perceptive cultural and literary critic. She has led the English Society, helped to coordinate the undergraduate literature conference, facilitated in the Ideas program, studied at Oxford, and completed a groundbreaking thesis. Molly is an organizer and an innovator, a raiser of morale, and a constructive rabble-rouser. She's the very best of the English department and deserves wide recognition. Congratulations, Molly. The Environmental Sciences program is proud to recognize Nat McDonough. Nat is an environmental rock star. Not only is she a strong student, frequently topping her class in exams and activities, she's a dedicated member of the environmental community. Nat has been a longtime volunteer at the farm, a leader in the Food Truth organization, and a TA for our more junior students. She's also always the first to say yes when asked to help out the program. Congratulations, Nat. The Environmental Studies program is proud to recognize Ross Cuddy. Ross is a pleasure to have in the environmental program. He's receiving this honor in part because of his strong academics. Ross is a wonderful student. However, Ross is also receiving this award because of the contributions he has made to the environmental community. Ross is loved by both his peers and his professors. He's known for his sense of humor, his willingness to help others, and his friendliness. We will miss him. Congratulations, Ross. The finance major is pleased to honor Jacob Clark. Jacob tops our outstanding class of finance majors this year with a near-perfect 3.98 GPA. He has a minor in philosophy and is a Moreau Honor Scholar. After graduation, Jacob will put his entrepreneurship skills into action, leading a new regional development of a business focused on handyman services for homeowners based out of Rhode Island. His most memorable experience was studying in Italy, where he put his TA skills in Latin to good work. Congratulations, Jacob. The French language program is proud to honor Madison Ward. A French and marketing double major, Madison is already an accomplished scholar. She spent a semester in Paris, France, at the Paris School of Business. Back at Stonehill, she wrote a research paper on the Yellow Vest movement and compared branding in France versus the United States through an independent study. She served as president and treasurer of the French Club and traveled to France in January for her internship, recruiting for CMA CGM. Congratulations, Madison. The Gender and Sexuality Studies program is proud to recognize Elizabeth Riley. Even as a first-year student, Lizzie's participation in class raised the level of discourse for everyone, taking conversations in important directions. She enriched the class experience with her incisive contributions. In written work, Lizzie exceeds requirements, showing intense intellectual curiosity, original thinking, and an analytic bent to excel. Her activism on behalf of gender studies has also been felt throughout campus life as she has worked to make Stonehill a more just and inclusive place. Congratulations, Lizzie. The graphic design program is proud to recognize Samantha McFarlane. Sam takes great pride in all she does. Her portfolio exudes her passion for design and detail. Sam shows an outstanding level of motivation and dedication. She's a leader in every way, sharing thoughtful critiques with her peers, serving as president of AIGA, and completing design internships at Furthermore in New York City and at Merge in Boston. Her positive attitude is contagious and her work ethic admirable. Sam's future will certainly make a difference with and through design. Congratulations, Sam. The Health Science program is proud to recognize Michael Curtin. Michael is a varsity football player and health science major. He's received many academic excellence awards, including the Fred Petty Scholar Athlete Award, and Division II Athletic Directors Association Award, and a Department of Chemistry's First Year Award. His interests lie in physical therapy, and he's worked as an assistant in a number of rehabilitation and conditioning sites. He'll be pursuing his doctorate in physical therapy at Boston University in the fall. Congratulations, Michael. The Healthcare Administration Department is proud to recognize Charlene Kernan. In addition to achieving a high level of performance in the classroom, Charlene completed internships at Signature Healthcare Brockton Hospital and at Life Care Center of the South Shore. On campus, she served as vice president of the Student Healthcare Society and also director of administration for the Joint Council for Newhall and Notre Dame du Lac residence halls. The Department of Healthcare Administration is proud to celebrate the achievements of Charlene. Congratulations, Charlene. The International Business major is proud to recognize Daniela Morin. Daniela, intellectually curious, critical thinker and problem solver, computer whiz, linguist, community volunteer, culturally sensitive, and open to new experiences. During her college journey, Daniela has exhibited global citizenship through studying in Rome, minoring in Italian, and volunteering in Arizona through the Hope Immersion program. She's also participated in many campus activities, volunteered her time, served as a TA for business, and interned or worked for 4 different companies. Daniela has a very bright future ahead. Congratulations, Daniela. The General Management Program would like to recognize Tiffany Koo. Tiffany is the consummate, well-rounded, all-star student who follows her passion and pursues excellence in everything. She pursued her love of horseback riding as the president of the Horseback Riding Club, her passion for business and competition through DECA, placing in the top 10 at the 2019 International Conference. Tiffany has worked in 3 offices on campus and interned at Partners Healthcare. She's done all of this while maintaining a truly outstanding GPA of 3.93. Congratulations, Tiffany. The Management Information Systems program would like to recognize John Fleming. Jack is a management information systems major with a data analytics minor. He's been an active member of the Moreau Honors Program and the peer mentor team since his first year at Stonehill. After graduation, he'll be attending Boston College in pursuit of a master's in cybersecurity policy and governance. He plans on starting in the data analytics field, but eventually transitioning into the cybersecurity industry. Congratulations, Jack. The marketing major is proud to honor Ryan Wodomski. Ryan's a part of the Moreau Honors Program, where he's been an orientation leader for 3 years. He interned at Community Root Software in Boston and iConcept Media in New York City, conducting market research. Ryan has a great talent in quantitative analysis, but also is a well-rounded person with whom anyone would like to work. After interning at Bloom Shapiro for almost a year, he accepted a full-time position as the first member of their new research department. Congratulations, Ryan. The Mathematics Bachelor of Arts program is proud to honor Caitlin Boutot. Caitlin is a truly exceptional student. She brings her enthusiasm and mathematical ability to everything she does. Whether it is helping other students as both a TA and a tutor in Math Lab, or as a regular attendee of the Math Club. After graduation, she plans to continue her career in mathematics by teaching mathematics in either elementary or middle school. Congratulations, Caitlin. The Mathematics Bachelor of Science program is proud to honor May Rose Neal. May Rose is a violinist, a participant in the Office of Intercultural Affairs dialogue groups, a resident assistant, a recipient of points on the prestigious Putnam exam, and the only math person in her family. The mathematical community at Stonehill has been enriched by her presence and contributions. Congratulations, May Rose. The Neuroscience program is proud to recognize Sarah Jacobson. Sarah is a Moreau Scholar, a New Rose Sci Honor Society member, a recipient of the CRC First Year Chemistry Award, a Sure Scholar, and a leader of the Hope Service Immersion Program. She's conducted neuroanatomy research at the West Roxbury VA Hospital and has volunteered for numerous programs. Sarah's an outstanding student who's always helping others. She certainly has a bright future. Congratulations, Sarah. The Philosophy Department is proud to recognize Michael Bink. In recognition of his stellar achievement in and his passion as an apologist for philosophy, the Stonehill College Philosophy Department is proud to award Michael Walter Bink its most outstanding philosophy major award for the class of 2020. Congratulations, Michael. The Physics Department is proud to recognize Cooper Eisner. Cooper is an example of tenacity, perseverance, deep curiosity, and yearning for knowledge. He joined our college having a little math background and had to take extra time to build it, but he did not give up until he completed what he started. Professor Mike Horn was impressed with him because of his intelligence and because of his kind and gentle nature. We wish for him great success in life. We're sure he will go far. Congratulations, Cooper. The Political Science and International Studies Department is proud to recognize 2 students. The first outstanding student is Jacqueline Davis, who's the recipient of the Robert E. Reardon Award in Government and Politics. In her quiet, unassuming way, Jackie has proven to be one of the strongest and most capable scholars to pass through our classrooms. Jackie's intellectual maturity, creativity, and motivation have raised the faculty's expectations of what Stonehill students can achieve. Her presentations, essays, and class contributions have consistently elevated the level of intellectual and scholarly inquiry. Jackie's SURE program work on democratic consolidation in Latin America was comparable to that produced by graduate students. Congratulations, Jackie. The second outstanding student is Rachel Feldhausen, who is the recipient of the Robert E. Reardon Award in International Relations. Rachel's intellectual gifts, courage, and curiosity have established her as a truly exceptional student. This curiosity led her to study international relations in Arabic, culminating with living and studying these subjects in Jordan. Rachel's academic performance, professional experience, and contributions to Stonehill have gained her admission to the top graduate programs in international relations in the United States. She is truly an outstanding young scholar with the heart and mind necessary to explore the world. Congratulations, Rachel. The Psychology Department is proud to recognize Shelley Jarman with the John D. Hurley Student of the Year Award. Shelley has distinguished herself as a bright, inquisitive student who achieves academic excellence even in the most challenging of courses. She has excelled in a variety of clinical and research experiences. Notably, Shelley has worked as a research assistant at Brown University's Center for Alcohol and Addiction Studies. Moreover, Shelley's research on the effectiveness of study strategies culminated in 2 presentations at national conferences. The Psychology Department takes pride in recognizing Shelley for her outstanding work. Congratulations, Shelley. The Sociology major is proud to recognize Molly Parent. Molly is an energetic and curious leader, coachable and reflective about both the content of her academic work and the social impact of her intellectual engagements. Through SURE, Molly analyzed legal documents to study extraterritorial maritime piracy prosecutions. Beyond finding a new perspective on the data centering the protection of human rights, the project will yield a published paper. Molly's sophisticated capstone project qualitatively assessed gender experiences of homelessness. We celebrate Molly's wisdom in thinking, acting, and leading. Congratulations, Molly. The Spanish major is proud to honor Brendan Barry. Brendan is an exceptional student, earning the highest GPA in Spanish of his class year, and a tremendous advocate for our department and for the college. At Stonehill, Brendan always looked for new challenges and opportunities to excel in his courses and to serve other fellow students. His numerous participations during Skyhawk Welcome Days made a difference for many incoming students who considered him a role model. We are proud to grant this honor to him. Congratulations, Brendan. Studio Arts is proud to recognize Mara Pollock. Mara is an amazing artist with an unrelenting work ethic. She exhibits all the qualities of an outstanding person and student at Stonehill. The Department of Visual and Performing Arts nominated Mara for the competitive undergraduate Yale Norfolk Summer Residency Program in 2019, the first time the department has encouraged a student to attempt that. Beyond being a double major in graphic design, Mara works tirelessly in the gallery and in the classroom. We wish her all the best. Congratulations, Mara.
What a wonderfully talented group of young men and women. It's my pleasure again to congratulate each of them on their impressive accomplishments.
The Scholars Celebration honors the best and brightest students at Stonehill College. Although the ceremony could not take place in person this year, the students being honored today have not only excelled academically by maintaining high GPAs, but they shine outside of the classroom through involvement in collegiate sports, student government association, performing groups, volunteer programs, research projects, and more. I know many of the Lambda Epsilon Sigma inductees this year, and they are some of the most involved people that I know. It is inspiring to see so many of my peers excelling in their classes while being so engaged on Stonehill's campus. New and existing members of LES are seniors and juniors who have demonstrated academic excellence in many areas of study and have a strong likelihood of graduating with at least a 3.5 GPA. In addition to clear evidence of a yearning for knowledge, all students selected must show excellence beyond the classroom. This excellence is demonstrated through students' co-curricular activities, their contributions to the intellectual development of the Stonehill community, and their ability to communicate their thoughts clearly and effectively. We are excited to be welcoming 97 inductees to LES today. All of them have demonstrated a thirst for knowledge that goes beyond Stonehill's campus. To all of the scholars being honored in this event, I'm sure this is not how you expected your spring semester to go. Leaving Stonehill in the middle of the semester was heartbreaking for us all, and it has been a significant adjustment for everyone. However, as difficult as this time has been, I have seen you all come together in a way that demonstrates just how unique the Stonehill community truly is. We are blessed to have faculty and staff members who genuinely care about our well-being, friends who we will continue to make amazing memories with, and a community that we will cherish for a lifetime. Please take a moment to commend yourselves on your achievements up to this point, because now more than ever, they are genuinely worthy of celebration. In your celebration, I implore you to say thank you to everyone who helped you achieve this honor, whether it be the faculty member who took you under their wing, your family who provided endless support, or your friends who cheered you on every step of the way. You couldn't have done it without them. I also hope you will take a moment to reflect upon the privileged position that we hold just in being able to attend Stonehill. More than ever, we can't forget the numerous problems that ail the world in which we live and that stifle those who are just as capable as we are. I hope that in your various endeavors to gain and share knowledge, you never lose sight of how your education can be used to spread love and positivity in the world. The potential to change the world is in everybody, and I believe that you all can realize this potential and help the next person to do so as well. Now we will begin our induction of the newest members of Lambda Epsilon Sigma. Assisting me with the inductions will be the Vice President and Secretary of Lambda Epsilon Sigma.
Hello, I'm Emma Kate Repose, Vice President of Lambda Epsilon Sigma, and I will introduce the newest members of the class of 2020 to be inducted into LES. Nancy Alid, Criminology and Psychology. Jasmine Anastasio Blackiston, Political Science and Criminology. Michael Bink, Accounting and Philosophy. Megan Bonney, History. Caitlin Boutot, Mathematics and Elementary Education. Samantha Camuso, Elementary Education. Kyle Cantalupo, Marketing. Grace Carter, Political Science. Jessica Casarino, Healthcare Administration. Angela Solani, Criminology and Psychology. Claudia Curo, Graphic Design. Rachel Dunleavy, Economics. Juliana Fitzpatrick, Early Childhood Education and Psychology. Melanie Foster, Psychology. Caitlin Goulart, Psychology. Emily Hanna, English. Victoria Hassan, Political Science and International Relations. Annalise Howick, Health Science. Madison Hughes, Marketing and Visual and Performing Arts. Sarah Jacobson, Neuroscience. Alana Johnston, Neuroscience. Jennifer Kemp, Health Science. Tiffany Koo, Management. Megan Clem, English and Psychology. Jacqueline Levick, Environmental Studies. Allison Litwin, Accounting. Shayla Lyons, Environmental Science. Rachel Maher, Management Information Systems. Celine Malagranda, Management and Communication. Brianna Norden, Biology. Samantha Palastra, Psychology and Criminology. Jeremiah Pena Florida, Computer Science. Maggie Pendenza, Business Management and Communication. Olivia Phillips, Education Studies and Sociology. Madison Raposa, Health Science. Manu Ravikandramakar, Computer Science. Elizabeth Riley, Psychology and Gender and Sexuality Studies. Emily Rizzitano, International Business and Spanish. Megan Romprey, Neuroscience. Elizabeth Rose, Healthcare Administration. Jacqueline Shuttleworth, Biology. Anastasia Shianuk, Management. Sophie Stanko, Psychology. Sophia Stickney, Accounting. Michelle Strackwillercy, Biology and Psychology. William Trost, Political Science and Criminology. Travis Walsh, Finance. Justin Whitebrecht, Accounting. Jennifer Wheaton, Computer Science. Congratulations to all of you and welcome into Lambda Epsilon Sigma. We will arrange for you to get your LES certificate as well as the LES pin that you will wear at graduation.
Hello, I'm Robert Gianelli, Secretary of Lambda Epsilon Sigma, and I will introduce the members of the class of 2021 to be inducted into LES. Anna Clara Alcantara, Biology. Lucy Omberg, Management Information Systems. Glendy Alvarez, Political Science and International Relations. Joseph Anand, Chemistry. Emma Rose Asher, Education Studies. Riley Bast, Criminology. Victoria Birch, History. Sarah Cabral, Early Childhood Education and Psychology. Danielle Cartier, Psychology. Alessandra Cecchia, Environmental Science. Sabrina Champa, Mathematics. Samantha Curtin, Philosophy and Economics. Kaylee Dodd, Elementary Education and Sociology. Kaylee Dolan, Political Science and Criminology. Lindsay Fabry, Psychology and Arts and Visual Culture. Jenna Fakney, Elementary Education and Sociology. John Falvey, Marketing. Andrew Fitzgerald, Physics and Economics. William Fraser, Earth and Planetary Science. Catherine Furtado, Elementary Education and Psychology. Samantha Gerardo, Psychology. Catherine Griffin, Mathematics and Secondary Education. Sophia Guerrera, Biochemistry. Derek Ivy, Economics. Fiona Jordan, Biochemistry. Alex Joseph, Biochemistry. Acadia Kopek, Biochemistry. Brenna Keeter, Political Science and International Studies and Criminology. Kelly La Regina, Economics and Dual Languages in Spanish and Italian. Kate McCarthy, Criminology. Brian Mullen, Economics. Christiana Perillo, Psychology. Patrick Passatempo, Finance and Economics. Carter Pearl, Finance and Economics. Nathan Pereira, Biochemistry. Madison Pimentel, English and American Studies. Sarah Piper, Psychology and Criminology. Hannah Prasad, Gender and Sexuality Studies and Criminology. Eric Roker, Marketing. Victoria Scarfo, Psychology. Louis Sorrenti, Marketing. Selena Stansky, Neuroscience. Nicole Teeny, Neuroscience. David Trombley, Political Science and Criminology. Patricia Walzer, Economics and Dual Languages. Ryan Weiss, Finance. Taylor White, Political Science. Adam Ziegler, Biology and Environmental Studies. Congratulations to all of you, and welcome into Lambda Epsilon Sigma. Once you are back on campus, we will arrange for you to get your LES certificate, as well as the LES pin that you will wear at graduation.
Thank you, Emma, Kate, and Robert, and congratulations to each of the new members of LES. I would like to recite the Lambda Epsilon Sigma Oath, which during a traditional induction ceremony, you would repeat after me to affirm the principles for which Lambda Epsilon Sigma stands. I pledge to uphold the high values of the Lambda Epsilon Sigma Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will demonstrate a thirst for knowledge and contribute to the intellectual development of the community during my time at and beyond Stonehill College. I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character throughout my membership in this society. I would like to take this opportunity to draw your attention to the portion of the program for today's celebration that has the names of the students who are being inducted this year into the various National Disciplinary Honor Societies. The academic departments and programs have separate celebrations at which the students will be recognized and formally inducted into the honor societies. Please join me in congratulating those students. To conclude this year's Scholar Celebration, I want to again extend my congratulations to everyone honored during this event. My wish is for all of you and your loved ones to be safe and healthy during these most challenging of times.